Let's make sweet, sweet profit together.
Danger Mouse with a tier 1. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, 12 months as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, thank yous. Flipping hell, where's the right button here? Hang on. Hang on. Bingo. There we go. How you all doing, boys and girls? The voice is almost there. I sound as if I've got a horrendous hangover, but the voice works, which is definitely a step above what it was yesterday. Oh, one more seconds to go. The pressure. B1, B5, B1, B5. No? Was B1, B5 not a thing? No, I dreamt it. I lie. You got it, well done. You sound like you need more aspirin. Health-wise, I think I'm fine. The problem is my voice is still a bit fucked, but we're going to keep it chill. I've just stepped out the shower, so I'm feeling fresh at least. I think it's going to be a small mini preparation for 1017 stream today. My goals are not very lofty. My goals are simple. I want to get most of the old professions level to max. Now, I don't think there's too much of that I need to do because I actually feel I've got most of it done. We might be missing a few bits and pieces here and there, but we'll see. Right, my coffee's still making, so you guys have fun with emote search whilst people join this morning. And then we'll get into WoW. Am I missing anything now? I was planning to resub on September the 5th. I don't think you're missing a lot, no. No, I'll keep it real with you. There's probably not a huge amount. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. One of my subscriptions on my account has expired. Oops. Well, I guess that's going to put me 400,000 gold in the bin before the day's even started. Right, let me go check on my coffee. Need more light. I have about 5,000 kilograms of apple juice. Me and Mrs. Manthias took all of the apples off the apple tree, took them to this place where this big dude had a big industrial squisher thing in his garage. Sketchy, I know. Squished it all, and we now have, I think, what was it? I think it's 45 litres of apple juice. I need to make some cider. I've got like 20 of these bags in the fridge, all full of apple juice. So for those of you that claim I don't get my vitamins, I'm going to be high as a kite on apple juice for the next year. Oh, you've smashed level 2 as well. Good job, boys and girls. Well done. Let's see if we can find some. There's none with doubles. That's what makes it hard. It's easier to look for the ones with doubles. Hang on, stream stickers, will you fuck off? I tried to get rid of you the other day. 2 seconds left. Boom. Level 2, well done, boys and girls. Well done, well done. Tammy pulling out all the stops. Let's get things a little bit more up and ready. Oh, they've extended the Kalimdor Cup. For those of you that haven't done your zooming around Kalimdor, that's been extended till September the 4th, apparently. Although, it seems to be like 90% of the player base is off playing hardcore right now. Oh, that's not even on the... That's not there. Oh, you are literally kidding me. Kahane, my man. Stealing my thunder. Stealing all my thunder. There we go. I got one. I'm done. My work here is done. My work here is done. Coffee. Brown juice of life. Come to me. Right, what we got here? What we got here then? What we got here then? Wow, you lot are smashing it. 2 more to go. Come on, boys and girls, we can find these last 2. We got this. This is actually considerably harder than, like, a regular word search. Because these aren't actually words. It's just a sequence. My brain doesn't do sequences. And these are all hard ones now. I'm glad I got an easy one in nice and quick. One more. 10 seconds to go. It's got to be an easy one on the go here somewhere. It's got to be an easy one. One thing I have learned is they never seem to intersect each other. I don't know if that's just boom, GG. Oh no, we did apparently so well with skipping levels now. Right, let's go. Let's get this. I got to get an easy one, otherwise I don't get any of them. I got to get in there nice and quick, get an easy one. Boom. Oh, what? What? No! 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 Lies! Lies! God damn it. Even... No stream of benefits here. But good job, well done. Frustrating, to say the least. I cannot find them. Boom! Maybe they do intersect. Ah, damn. I just spotted that one. Good job. We need one more. We got loads of time. All the time in the world. All the time in the world. There's another one. Triple hearts, that one's got to be easy. What? Sometimes they end up being the flipping... You put the coordinates in and it's the other way around. Doesn't make any sense. Oh no, we've skipped 2 levels now. Oh, we did too good, boys and girls. Relax. We did too good. Kahani, Tammy, Brenny pulling out all the stops. I'm almost in the medal. I'm historically terrible at these games, though. Right, let's get the next round on. Right, we'll call this the last round, though, I think, boys and girls, unless we absolutely smash it, because it's going to start getting crazy difficult. Oh, my brain can't see these. My brain cannot see these. Too many Doritos. Oh no, I misdid me numbers. Oops. I want this to be a world quest? Oh, please. Careful, Blizzard might be listening. Although, to be fair, it is better than half the world quests we get. Got one. Oh, great minds think alike. You wrote it the right way around, though. I wrote it backwards and got slapped. Ooh, nice one. Triple World. That's got to be an easy find. Somebody must have that one in the bag. I've spotted it. I've spotted it. Boom. Maybe it's not the last level. This is a good opportunity to let the coffee kick in, you know. Oh, nice. Ooh. Ooh. We're getting there. Oh, Tammy. Keep up, love. Right, next round, let's go. No pause, no break. Oh, dear God, this grid keeps getting smaller. I need a magnifying glass. AFK for coffee. I mean, that makes sense. I'll let you off. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. This is clearly everybody looking for the same one. Oh, nice. You were looking for the same one. Oh, Lord. It got yoinked because I put it backwards. I was also looking for that one. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I'm not doing very well this one. I don't think I've got a single one. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's all falling apart. Concentration face. Oh, good effort. One more. We need one more. Game, give us an easy one. No, not like this. Oh, we were so close. Level 7, though. Good effort, level 7. I don't think I got a single one of them. Oh, no. Oh, no. I fell off. Kahani, Tammy, PYM Tank. I don't know how to pronounce that. But congratulations. Well done. Well done. Kahani on fire today. Clearly, when Nobby's out the building, we we all get a chance. Good effort, boys and girls. Well done. Well done, well done. Right, should we play some video games? Should we get some stuff done? Oh, okay. Way easier when not playing on a third of the phone screen. True. Very true. Right. Whilst it still says lurk mode up here, it's still semi-lurk mode, as I'm probably not going to be quite as talkative today, because I've got a busy weekend ahead of me. For some reason, I don't know why. No, game, stop, go away, exit. Right. Yeah, with Starfield coming out, it comes out today, does it not? If you pay money, cash monies. Is there like a global release time for Starfield? Not that I really want to dive in like the very second we get going, but no, that's not the right one. That one. That'll do. Countdown. Uh, 15 hours time. Okay, yeah. It goes live at 1 AM for me today. Well, in that case then, the likelihood is that we will start streaming Starfield tomorrow. I've already informed the wife that I am going to be very busy streaming for the next few days. So we'll be able to play some Starfield. I'm hoping that if it goes live at 1 AM for me, that we can start playing promptly tomorrow. Oh, no shit. I've just realised I have an appointment tomorrow that I have to deal with. It's going to be a Friday evening stream. There won't be a Friday morning stream. It'll only be a Friday evening stream. But then we'll be streaming on Saturday and Sunday as well. So I've informed the wife I will go to space tomorrow. Yes. Yes. Call me NASA. We're off to space. Yeah, I should probably get to downloading this, actually. Do I have... Oh, it's going to be monstrous, isn't it? It's going to be absolutely massive. How big is this? Starfield install size. 140 jiggly bits. Oh, dear. God bless fiber internet. Do we have storage for 140 jiggly bits? Oh, loads of room. Loads of room. We still got half a terabyte free on the gaming drive. It's all good. It's all good. Right, we'll get that installed later today then. I won't do it while streaming because it'll make the stream choppy. Okay, who else is playing Starfield? Is anybody else off to space? I think it looked... Now, I wasn't particularly hyped for it because, for starters, it's Bethesda, which they are not historically great on game launches. But if they pull a good one out the bag, then I think this could be very fun for the next few days. I hope, at least. So anyway, World of Warcraft-wise, what I actually want to be doing, what I really want to be doing, is making sure that when all of the achievements come in 10.1.7, that I have the good opportunity to just like instantly get 90% of them. More importantly, there is clearly going to be shenanigans at play with some of the materials needed for these professions. goblins out there will chance it. They'll buy out markets and they'll reset prices and all sorts of silly stuff will happen. So the early bird catches the worm, you know. I'm not too much into making a quick buck by flipping material markets, but I would prefer, if possible, to pay less than, you know, what prices might end up being. Not finished WoW yet, one game at a time. I like your enthusiasm. What I do need to do is I need to jump on the old PTR so I can see all of the achievements. No rush to do the achievements, give it a week to stabilize. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, whilst, even though, I mean, I know I'm going to get elbow deep in Starfield, and that as a game is going to take some time. Meaning that 10.17 patch launch will probably be something that we play a little bit on launch day just to see what the crack is. But I don't think I'm going to focus on much of anything. Dream Surges, I don't think I'm going to be too bothered about too quickly. I think for the most part, I will let the dust settle as well, I agree. But I want to at least see what the crack is. Professions. There's some big boy master everything categories. Classic master of all. Now, I think I have most of these. Okay. Maybe it's that the Master for All have only been a thing. Draconic Master for All. Shadowlands Master for All. Zandalari Master for All. Legion Master for All. Draenor Master for All. I think we said that, but okay. So they've only done these in more recent times. What am I missing here then? Why does it claim I've not got half of these? That's an odd one. Okay. I guess we need to go through profession at a time and make sure that we've completed classic then. Jewel crafting and leatherworking. If I copy all of my characters over to the PTR, it will give me a better indication of what I'm missing, won't it? Let's do that. So let's bring in all of my characters that actually have professions on them. Mantheus, blacksmith, and something else, enchanting. Ah, you see, it's given me like loads of the... So it's now ticked off the classic ones. It's now ticked off the Outlands ones. Northrend should be good as well. This is a character that I think I have literally everything ever on max. Okay. Oh, so it tracks the disenchanting stuff. It's tracked that one. Aided with the Argent Dawn's assault against Naxxramas with your crafting skills prior to the expedition on Northrend. Okay, I don't know what any of that means. Okay, so it appears that a lot of this stuff it's not going to track. Perform the following shatter recipes as an enchanter. Oh no! Oh no! Enchanted heavy callous hide, enchanted Alethium bars, enchanted lightless silk. I have definitely made a few of those in my time. I have definitely made a few of those in my time. Yeah, this is only 20. What's the next one? Wow, this yeah, let's hope this is just a simple one-stop shop. Back to Shadowlands we go. All right. So let's copy it. Oh, no, this dude's also enchanting and blacksmithing. Oh, no. Craft the Kazgorian smithing hammer from the tools of the trade. Now, I'm pretty sure I've done that as well. Craft all the skelly keys. Okay. It's not going to retroactively do a lot of this stuff. We're going to be going back to BFA to make tools of the trade at this rate. Or maybe I never made half of the tools of the trade ones. I did slack on those quite heavily. Okay, let's try the next character. No, hang on. What are we doing? Copy character. This is tailoring and basically nothing. Okay, we didn't get anywhere near as many achievements pop up for this one. That worries me. It did add tailoring to the mix. Outland, Northrend, Cataclysm. Wow, I think I slacked pretty heavily on the tools of the trade by the looks of things. I know one I never made, which was really, really bad. I never made Silas. Everybody talks about alchemy and Silas procs. Never did it. I was not excited about alchemy back then. I was way less of a profession junkie in BFA than I should have been. Okay, I need to bring in some of my other characters then, just to double check what's going on. So, some Doritos is worth bringing in. Although his professions extend only as far as Dragonflight, because he was a new character. I've got way too many characters. At this point, I'm getting a hamster wheel vibes with the profession achieves. As somebody who's been crafting since TBC, it's really annoying me that I should want to jump through more hoops. The fact that a lot of this stuff won't retroactively be added is frustrating. But yeah, I can see the frustration. Yeah, this dude is not going to add anything here since they were never a predominant crafter. If I bring in Rocket Chick has been my alchemist forever. And I think has nearly every expansion alchemy. Nearly. You saying you started professions when it has never been easier to make gold with professions, also known Shadowlands. Welcome in, Dirt. No, I've been crafting forever. It's just BFA for me. I made a shitload of gold at the start of BFA, predominantly from, what do you call them, from Darkmoon decks, and then got very engrossed in multi-boxing. And pretty much switched off my goal-making brain for the rest of the expansion. But prior to that, I was all about the crafting. Okay, classic alchemy's now been added. Does this character... I can't even remember what professions this dude has. It's just alchemy. Just disable all. Classic, full. Outland, full. Northrend, full. Cataclysm, full. Pandaria, full. Draenor, maxed. Legion. Okay, we're still slacking on Legion. Why did I never do Legion Alchemy? Or at least, why did I never do Legion Alchemy on this character? That doesn't make sense, because I swear I've done this on another character somewhere then. Who's my other alchemist? Because it's obnoxious and a hell of a long grind. Yeah, this is what makes me feel I've done this at some point. Not to full, but more than this. Does that mean then that I've gone back and I've redone alchemy on this dude for past expansions? I did like the profession quests. I super wish they'd bring that back. I super wish they'd bring some actual genuine gameplay and storytelling into the professions. I really wish they'd do that. Well, no, I definitely didn't do it on this character, did I? Because he's a tailor and a scribe. So that doesn't make any sense. Maybe I haven't done them? Oh, I'm so confused. I definitely didn't go back and do them on this character, did I? That'd be crazy if I did. This dude was brand new in Dragonflight. Or this character. Prior to Dragonflight, though, I had all of my professions on single characters, and they'd had them for the longest of time, so I'm really confused what's going on now. Have I ever gone back and done alchemy on... No. I've not touched a single alchemy profession on this character. So maybe I haven't done the Legion stuff ever. Oh, Lord. Okay. Maybe I haven't done this. We did it for BFA. We did it for Shadowlands. Huh. Well, today I learned. Okay. What else are we going to be missing? Herbing and mining. Oh, this is problematic. This is problematic because my classic herbalism and mining is on a long-lost character. But I think I have it. See, I made a decision when Dragonflight started to move to a new server, and I ported in 3 characters, but I didn't port in all of them. So, Dairy Leah, who is currently my level 70 druid, has herbalism and mining, but has only ever touched Dragonflight. Has never touched anything prior to Dragonflight. Yeah, I then have another character that has done and has been responsible for everything prior to that, herbalism and mining. But now I need to remember who they are. Bumblebutt on Sylvanas, that's the one. You are my old school herba miner, I believe. And if that's true, we should now get a bunch of herbalism and mining achievement spam. Let's turn off all add-ons. God, the game loads so fast without add-ons. Yeah, okay. Yeah, boom, here we go. So now we just need a skinning character, a scribe, and an engineer for the old stuff, which I definitely have. I just got to remember on who. Collect 500 Draenic stones. Oh, well, I'm glad that one's been... Oh, hang on, that's an achievement from back in 2014. Okay, sure. Oh, my God. Oh my God, has it nearly been 10 years since we were in the garrison? Oh my days. That's quite scary. It's been nearly a decade since we were in the garrison. Oh God, I need to get out more. I'm wasting my life. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Okay, so this was herbing mining. What else did I say I needed? We need a character that is responsible for old school engineering. Oh, I think I know who that is. I think that's this dude. I think my warrior has been my engineer forever. WoW has a 20th celebration next year. I know, that's madness, right? I was looking through some old achievements the other day, and I noticed I had the achievement for logging in during WoW's 4th anniversary. Now, for reference, there isn't an achievement for 3rd, 2nd, or 1st, because achievements didn't exist back then. And I was like, oh my God, I need to get out more. Touch some grass. I don't need to touch it. I need to roll around in it. Remind myself what the hell it is. Don't forget to bring your laptop if you go outside. If you look outside right now, or at least in my land, it's absolutely pissing down the rain. It is clearly not laptop friendly. Look how fast the game loads when you turn add-ons off. That is actually madness. Oh, this dude's been a scribe. When has he done scribbling? Oh, he's done lots of scribbling. Oh, I knew I brought this dude back for a reason. Oh, this dude's a genius. Didn't do Legion though. Flipping hell. I think I actually, for BFA, I moved inscription onto my mage. Or maybe I had 2 scribes at BFA, at the beginning of BFA. I'm trying to remember. But that does mean that this dude should tick a lot of boxes. Now we just need classic skinning, Outland skinning, Northrend skinning, Cataclysm skinning, and then Legion we are missing a lot. Okay. Oh no, we are going to be making so many tools of the trade. Oh no. But okay then, if this dude is a scribe and an engineer, okay, we get points for this. We don't get any here. Reach level 20 in the Blingtron Circuit tutorial minigame. What the hell is the Blingtron Circuit tutorial minigame? Oh no. Okay, apparently I've never got a decoded message from Blingtron. Apparently I've never had a wormhole. Also a big stinky lie. Get what you deserve. What the fuck does that mean? A bit cryptic. Oh my God. Craft each of... That's a lot of goggles. That's a lot more goggles. That's even more goggles. That is an ungodly amount of goggles. And that is a mental amount of goggles. Ouch. Hang on. Where is my wife going? She better be going to get some lunch. Back in a... Okay, it's fine. She was running off to the pharmacy, so I put in an order for some Strepsils. Okay. Oh, right, so, yeah, engineering, we're going to be making goggles, 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 and more goggles. If we, what that presumably means is, do we have, firstly, all of the recipes for said goggles? Look at all of the goggle recipes we don't own. Shadow goggles, a world drop. Vanilla, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh lord. Please note that account data on the PTR may not always be perfectly indicative of your account data on Live Realms, so you might find yourself missing mounts or pets that you feel like you should have. Yeah, it's a bit funky for some stuff, but professions, it's usually pretty reliable. Are shadow goggles on the list? Not on that list. 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 So it's not actually every variation of goggle. So the hope is that we won't strictly need all of these. But there's definitely lots of goggles to be made. So what are the chromatic ones? Hollow gogs of each colour. Sunwell, 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 Sun. Oh my fucking lord. Do we need all of these from the Sunwell? I checked all the goggle recipes last week. Crazy expensive. I'm not spending $500,000 on a few for silly achievements. Goes against my nature. Are these in there? Quad Deathblow 44 goggles. Quad Deathblow 44 goggles. Oh no. Rip engineers. Rip engineers. Oh shit. Hey, well, it's going to feel good for the people who've been sweaty all along. Yeah. Damn, son. Okay. Deathblow 44 goggles require Deathblow X11 goggles as a reagent to make them. What do these themselves cost to make? Already a lot. Corium power cores? They still sell as transmog, especially since they used to be bind on pick. Yeah, a lot of goggles have been bind on pickup through the ages. Even by today prices, one of these has a 5k crafting cost. Now, is that because something is outrageously overvalued, or no? Fell steel stabilizer. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Some work to do there then. Definitely some work to do there then. My priority as it stands right now is simple. I want to... hang on, am I on live? This is live. My priority now, more than anything, is to get it so that the core, like these ones I have, right? I want these, like, I want to have everything leveled. If we need to be crafting a bunch of stuff, we need to craft a bunch of stuff. But what I predominantly want is the leveling of things done and out of the way. I don't think I've actually got a classic skinner. I can't think of a single character that has skinning anymore. It's one of those things that was a thing for a while, but now isn't. Because my tailor, believe it or not, used to be a skinner, of all things. But that got dropped for inscription. That's why us collectors stick with our professions and don't switch professions around. Yeah, for main crafting professions, that's true. I've mostly been pretty sticky with mine. But the gathering shit, I'd pick it up and drop it at will. Yeah, I don't even have a skinner that's done anything. Is it time to get Muthius? skinning skill from every profession, from everything ever. I can't imagine a paladin is a fantastically great class for skinning. Interesting mog, you like it, right? Smash it out the park with my mog. I do. It's yeah, I'm not one for mog. Okay. So I need to fix skinning is clearly the one thing I need to do, because that's going to hold me back from all of these. But we have up to Cataclysm, up to Legion, everything done, right? Everything of everything ever is done up until Legion, apart from skinning. So if we fix skinning, we'll have those achievements on day one. Then we got a lot of work to do in Legion. Is there a Legion time walking event turning up at any point soon? It looks like Manthe has an add-on that randomizes the transmog. It is literally that now. I mean, it's, yeah, I know it's terrible, right? My skin as a shaman, chain lightning, go burr. That works. I mean, consecration also kind of does the same. Thanks for the tips with beginning in Rumble. It helps a lot. Yeah, I'm still totally hooked on that stupid little mobile game. Desperately trying not to spend outrageous amounts of money on it. I'll set myself a limit on my spend and not go above it, whatever happens. There's a rare mini in my store at the moment, and it's annoying me because I want it, but I don't want to spend 900 coins on it, because it directly goes against my best advice, which is get everything to uncommon first, and only pick up rare minis if they're ones you actually use in your main team. So, I'm just going to drop this because this doesn't matter. So, we need to, presumably, go and do a lot of skinning. We need to go do a lot of skinning everywhere. Maybe that's what we do today then. That's pretty chill. That's pretty easy. That's not going to stress my voice too much. And hey, we might even make some gold while we do it. What we are going to need to do is clear this ungodly level of ungodly flipping inventory that we've got going on here. Where's me yak? Give me yak.
I have many wares.
Right, what else we got in here that we don't need? Void crystal. Oh, I should listen to my own brain and sell all of this stuff, because you should just sell everything, right? If in doubt, sell it. Time walking 290. No, see you later. Oh, these are soulbound gems. Get out of my bags. Bind on equip. Sell it. Sell it. If in doubt, sell it, he says, and then proceeds to vendor everything. That's actually an upgrade. Aha, my delivery of strepsils. Please hold, boys and girls. Oh, what the hell's happened to chat? Chat's on the piss. Hang on, let me fix this real quick. What are you doing up there, chat? Chat's drunk. There we go. Boys and girls, say something. Chat works. Boom, that'll do. It looks better now. Thanks. Say something. Badumch. Any 10 points? Well, PTR-wise, I mean, I am technically on the PTR right now as well. But the reality is there's nothing to look at as far as I'm concerned. 10-1-7, like from Goblin side of things, if you really want to do something, you can chase down all of the new achievements. Outside of that, it's pretty dead. It's pretty dead. Dream Surges might give you a few things to go out and collect, but I'm going to be honest, I think 10-1-7 is going to be a massive stinky stinker, since everybody is playing hardcore. Everybody's predominantly out playing hardcore, or they're going to be playing Starfield. I find it very difficult to believe 10-1-7 is going to be anything more than like 8 weeks. You know, as soon as they can get 10-2 out, I think they'll do it. The PTR streams will be for 10-2 though. I am nearly certain we'll get some 10-2 information this week. They might not necessarily want to talk about too much with 10-2 though, because some of the quest lines in 10-1-7 will lead to what's happening in 10-2, and they don't want to spoil it before people even get into 10-1-7. So, but the PTR will turn up for 10-2 pretty quick, I imagine. After years of thirst, I'm finally getting back Mana Tea back. I was so moody at Legion for taking it away. Now it's back. Good stuff. I've never really played the monk class all that much at all. Now I know some people live as monks, but not me, unfortunately. I've had a Brewmaster monk for convenient 2x4 farming purposes, but that's about it. Casually playing hardcore, restocking on retail, waiting for 10-2 PTR. Yeah, I think so many people are in that same boat. So many people are in the same boat. Right. The wife didn't get me any strepsils, but she got me something called Bafousin. which is minty. I guess I meant to suck it. Hey, don't clip that out of context. And is apparently better than Strepsils, because Strepsils are preventative, and my voice is already fucked. So, tell her to get her shit together. You asked for Strepsils, yeah. Well, these are. Go on, camera. Do camera things. This is a tiny little pot. They are pretty minty, not gonna lie. So let's see if they fix my voice. Oh, they're really numbing. Oh, it feels like I'm going to the dentist. Okay. Don't take drugs, boys and girls. Drugs are bad. Just started the carnivore diet. Is that like just the anti-vegan diet, right? You eat nothing but vegans. Is that the carnivore diet? Wasn't Joe Rogan talking about this carnivore diet thing? It seems like another one of those fad diets. But, oh, beef, salt, and water, is that what it is? I mean, I could get down with that. I'm not going to lie. I could eat steak 5 times a day. As long as it's the right steak. Sirloin steak. So good. Sirloin, or what do they call it? Entrecôte in Finland. They try and make it all fancy. Right, what were we doing? Oh, we were getting ready to go do some skinning, weren't we? I decided that those are not an upgrade, Salem. That needs to be equipped. Whoa, what's going on here? What's going on here? 12,000 gold, min buyout. What's going on here? Why are these so mad level expensive? I mean, they're mad level expensive because they're a unique appearance. These are also a unique appearance. This is why I haven't vended these. Another semi-unique appearance. A dilated capsule for when I finally get to level 70 on this dude. Okay. I don't even have a reagent bag on this fella. I've just realised.
Our flight has much to offer.
Oh, these flipping things are I can't feel my tongue. Jesus. These things are killer. Damn, son.
I will
Right.
see you again.
Oh my god, that's like all my gold. I didn't realise I've got no gold on this dude. Boom, bag space. Told you they were nasty. And they taste alright, it's just mint, isn't it? But
You like?
I can't feel my tongue. Okay, the rest of this shit we can just sell.
May your feet find good trails.
If it's not tied down, we sell it. Okay.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles.
That'll do
Like
us.
you.
That'll do us.
Good fortune to
Right.
my friends.
Right. I'm going to test something now. If we're going to go do some skinning, what we might as well do is do some science at the same time. Where's me Zygor? So let's ask Zygor. Let's see if let's put Zygor professions to the test, right? Usually Zygor is historically dog shit for this. I can say that confidently, as somebody that is A, affiliated with Zygor, but B, is not paid to talk good to them. General farming guides. Since when has that been a thing? What we can do is we can go skinning, leveling guides, skinning 1 to 300. Go. What's it going to tell me to do? Kill any beasts you see and skin them. Okay, this is why Zygo, unfortunately, is pretty dog shit for this stuff. Kill any beasts and skin them. Oh, Jesus. I mean, it's not wrong, but it could be a little bit more informative than that, couldn't it? Right, okay. Well... right. In that case, technically the truth. In that case, let's head firstly to Orgrimmar. That's probably a good starting point, isn't it? Because we can just go kill things in Durotar, I suppose, if needed. We can replicate classic hardcore. We can go to where everybody gets killed out in hardcore. Let's also maybe put another little add-on to the test, which I don't have activated right now. What? Why have I got such a cool shield? I don't do transmog. That's a fucking cool shield. What is it? Storm Shield of Renewal. Cool shield. Looks like a Beyblade. Who remembers Beyblades? God, I'm old. Right. Add-ons. What I wanted to put on was Worth It. Let's test Mr. Dollar GG's little add-on and see how good it is for suggesting low level leather farms. Right, so who's stolen Worth It then? Where's it gone? There we go. So now in theory, let's put this where people can see. We should be able to go to, I guess, skinning. Now, if we need a ye olde classic one, we need light leather, right? Light leather, then presumably up to heavy leather, and so on and so on. Wetlands is a cheeky light leather farm. Light leather, then onto heavy leather, then onto rugged leather, and so on and so on. So it just says, okay. Zygor's sending me somewhere. Where's Zygor sending me? Okay, Zygor's sending me into Ungaro to kill things. That's probably not actually a terrible idea either, is it? Maybe I'm going to give Zygor some more credit here. Choose the 30k per hour material. Yeah, sure. What did it claim it was for skinning? Where'd it go? Why is this here? Go away. Remove. Okay, it claims nothing. The best skinning farm it claims so far is dredged leather at 17,000 gold an hour, apparently. Use Zygor to search for the leather that you want. It'll tell you where to farm for that type. Oh, can you actually go in that much detail with Zygor, can you? Aha. Light leather, light hide, medium hide. Hillsbud foothills, ruined leather scraps, light leather, savage leather. Okay, so light leather, go. It's pretty solid, you know. And we're off. Get rid of you. Do you think they'd do anything with Artisan's Metal? I've got 110k fishing for a rant. I suspect they'll allow you to convert it into materials. I would actually suspect it so strongly I'd put money on it. I think they are very much going to allow you to just convert it into materials and sell them. Is my guess. I can't really think that they will do anything else with it, and I don't think they've really got reason to do anything else with it. That's I mean. It's clearly not worked as it was intended, Artisan's Metal, anyway, because Inspiration was too powerful. But, yeah. Oh, should we be really silly and should we put Loot Appraiser on? just because I don't even have the add-on enabled. It feels like they've scrapped the profession system, like they won't improve on it in the next expansion. I think they are going to keep some aspects of it for sure. Yeah, I don't think that... I think we're going to see quite a shift in how they approach professions next expansion. Because there were some aspects of it that were very good, and some aspects of it that would have been even better if they hadn't fucked up a few things. There's a couple of things that they could have got better, and were so close, but so far from at the same time. And if they get them right, it could still be very good. But I do think they need to do work on it. That's probably all I can really say about it without going into rant mode. Okay. If
Let's make sweet,
work orders, I
sweet
think, are
profit
fine, right?
together.
What's this?
Why is the damn TV off? Turn the damn TV on. 13 months sub and only have seen the TV on twice. What a scam. Welcome to the Scamthews show where scamming is valued.
Scamming isn't valued, my friend.
Turn the TV on.
Scamming is best in slot. That's how we roll around here nowadays. But thank you, Jack. Appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. Just for you, I might put the tally on. Just for you. I'll put some fish on for you, Jack. Will that make you happy? Put some fish on. Oh, it's going to make the stream go funny because the TV's connected to the computer. Let's put some fish on. Whoa, we don't need sound. There you go, fish. Be happy. Okay, where did we get to? Killing things, that's what we were doing. Oh yeah, well that's a dolphin, I think. That's definitely a dolphin. Although they're just as dangerous as sharks, I reckon. Right, when do we stop getting skill ups for like basic leather? Or have they changed that? Can you just get skill ups for killing anything nowadays? I don't know. Let's just kill things and see what happens. Well, a dolphin and a fish. That's true. You promised fish. Sometimes you just can't win. fish is inside the dolphin. Probably, actually. This is about as close to hardcore as I've come in the last few days. Oh no, that was the wrong button, wasn't it? My keybinds are all wrong because I have to use this weird old school form of flying that feels grim. I've just realised my title is so wrong, it's not even funny. That's probably better. What's your favourite mini in the Rumble? Tauren, her charge is cool. I'm going to get the 2 times charge when I unlock her talent. That's exactly the route I went with the Tauren. The double charge is really powerful. Now, my favourite mini is probably the Huntress. Ass. She's OP as all hell. Situational, but OP as all hell. I've also got the ability on my Huntress to hit up to 5 targets. It's not the best one, but it does come in handy. But the Huntress is also... I've got a few favourites. This is obviously going to become a video of like my base deck that I use to just farm with. I've used, I'm trying to remember their names because I don't care about the names so much. Harpies, mega OP. If you can get the Harpies to, you know, they have the problem that they're squishy. But fuck me, if you can, oh, rare. If you can get the Harpies to hit the boss, it's GG. Boss is dead. Not to mention my Harpies now also have the poison ability. So they absolutely shred bosses. Some of the more difficult battles, more difficult quests, you just do whatever you can, whatever you possibly can to get the Harpies to the boss, and then the Harpies just destroy it. A cheap mini that's super valuable is the stealthy stabby rogues. Because they stun. I think they're only 1 gold as well. Stupid cheap. Way too cheap. They should be 2 if not 3 gold, to be honest. They're really powerful. In PvP, they're going to be gross because they're like plus value every time you use them. And PvP is heavily about, you know, gold value. You want to trade, you know, if you want to spend 3 gold to take down 4 gold of your opponent, and so on and so on. The little stealthy stabby rogues will do just that. Who else? I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head. But yeah, expect much more Rumble related content as I want to get my Rumble channel up and running before it goes global launch, because it's the early bird catches the worm, you know. Yeah, I tend to find the easiest way to find a mini that's overpowered is just work out which ones you hate fighting. And they're probably overpowered. The big fat dude with the hook that pulls you in, he's quite powerful. He's expensive, but he can often trade value really well. I've got him up to uncommon, and I haven't decided what ability to take with him yet. The Abomination, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I've already played the game enough to have a really good sense of what the meta's going to be early game. because so few people will have minis at the beginning, because nobody will take my advice. My advice of collecting all the minis first, I don't think many people do. So the meta in PvP, I sense at the beginning, is going to be a very heavy build. So big, chunky tank units that often require very specific units to take them down, which you'll find that people just won't have. So they won't be able to counter you very effectively. So the Abomination, the big Golem dude, and the big Golem dude, uncommon as well, has one of his abilities is to explode on death, which does way too much damage in my opinion. So yeah, tanky builds are going to be pretty strong, I think, at the start of the game. But yeah, I'm casually playing Rumble in the background off stream, and I'm planning on it being a daily video series because, dare I say it, it's quick and easy, and there is stuff I can talk about a lot at the moment with it. Right, skinning level 54. Are we still getting guaranteed skill ups? I think we are still getting guaranteed skill ups. See you later, Rose. Don't work too hard. Put those customers in their place. Put this up here, maybe. Yeah, that'll do. That's a better place for it, isn't it? And we can get rid of this. Yo, boys and girls, in 12 minutes we've made less than a world quest. We're rocking. Oh, hang on, we're not killing these, are we? These these are not the right ones. $47 cubics of new stuff. Oh god. It's like half a warehouse. Okay, we're still getting guaranteed skill up, so this is fine. I'm guessing there comes a point where it stops being guaranteed for these. I don't know. Does see, this is where I don't even know. Does I mean, I could start looking at external resources, but I kind of want to also science this out to try and see just how the game feels like normally. Since they've updated everything for Dragonflight. Have I spec'd into double Divine Steed? Where's Divine Steed and where can I double it? Divine Steed now has 2 charges. I have already. Okay. Ooh, incoming 69. Giggity. We made it. Nice. Oh, can't you make these things hyperspawn? Too bad it doesn't go to 420 anymore. That's true. Oh my god, can you imagine if professions were still like they just stacked on top of each other? I mean, there was a point, right, where I really liked that. I know why Blizzard took it out the game, because it was getting a little bit ridiculous. Anybody that was new to the game, I bet you can't skin these, can you? No. Anybody that was new to the game had to like level through 5 expansions worth of professions before they got to new stuff, or current stuff, should I say. But that also, at the same time, which was just disjointing for new players, which is why they took it out of the game. If they still had that, like now, though, it would be absolutely ridiculous. The barrier to entry would be so vast for new people, it would just be gross, but... if they still had that in the game now, can you imagine having to level through like 10 expansions just to get to Dragonflight professions? Can you imagine how few people would do crafting if that was the case? The only good thing it did was it kept all of the old professions semi-relevant. This is the kiss curse of it, right? It meant that there was always demand for vanilla materials. As, you know, there was always people that needed them to level up to get to the new stuff. So, in that regard, I think it was good. It was good for the economy. This is the problem, right? And this is the decision Blizzard has to make occasionally. They have to they have to decide, do they make things that are good for the player base, or do they make things that are good for the game? And those things are not necessarily always symbiotic. You can often have, you know, it was good for the economy that it kept all of the old professions relevant. And you could go out and you could farm old materials and still see success with it far more frequently than you can now. But at the same time, it was terrible for new players because you had to level through 7 expansions before you could get to anything even remotely new. But if you put the time and effort into doing that, then the rewards were usually acceptable. So it was a little bit kiss curse in that regard, but I do wish they brought that sort of stuff back. Okay, it still says that skinning these is... Okay, at this point I am going to check an external resource, which I know I said I wasn't going to do, but I am going to do it. Because I just want to know the answer to a question. Oh, I wonder how old this is. Okay. When playing Final Fantasy XIV, leveled all the professions and you have to do all of it. Made bank selling cooked meals for people, leveling up the cooking. Yeah, see, this is it. Like, the economy side of it, making people have to level through everything makes sense. It's good for the economy sort of thing, but it's not, strictly speaking, good for the game overall. Skinning Armor Battle Balls is the fastest way to get 300. These mobs respawn extremely quickly and most of them don't drop anything, so you can skip the loot animation. The only downside is that you'll mostly get rune leathered scraps, which isn't worth much. It takes around 15 to 20 minutes to reach skinning 300 for a level 50 character, but you can speed up the process further if you buy Darkmoon Firewater from the auction house. Alternatively, you can go to Wetlands. Okay, so this is, so it appears that classic skinning is no longer like it used to be, where you have to go through the different leather types. So in theory, on the premise that I just want to get it done, if I just want to get it done, then we go here. It's not like I particularly want to make gold out the back of this at the same time. So maybe we just go get it done. Do we go here or do we go Wetlands? Wetlands is often botted, meaning I might get there and there might be competition. How do you get to Mulgore from here? My coffee's cold. My coffee's cold and I can feel my tongue again. I should probably check the thing on those little things to find out how often and how frequently I can take one. Otherwise I'll chew through the whole box in a day and then die. Why is it sending me to Zuldazar first? I will have trust in Zygor, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure I actually trust Zygor. Click the portal to Thunderbluff. Oh, that's probably why. I wonder if it's going to allow me, because I've never stepped foot in this zone on this character before. I don't think the portals are actually there. I wonder. Christmas Quest, you can run alt, get the fizzy apple cider drink. It's a 10% deafness buff for 30 minutes. Same thing as Firewater, usually load up on them and they're bind on account. I mean, honestly, I don't particularly do any real farming ever. I'm only doing this predominantly for the, to be able to get the achievements on day one when 10.1.7 goes live next week. Outside of this, I'll probably never do it again, but it's solid advice all the same. Give it a try, but stay live for the views. Thanks, Jack. You got my back there. Jellyfish. We got jellyfish again. That's a fish. Shut your mouth, that's a fish. Give me that grief. This thing has claimed more lives in hardcore than something that kills a lot of people. These lifts, the amount of people that have died to those playing hardcore is funny. I had a thought, you know. I had a thought that do we reckon in Hardcore Classic we will see the same toxicity that we see in retail? Since if you're the thing about Hardcore, right, is if you fuck about, you'll find out really quickly. Because, you know, you'll get your character killed. So, is that presumably going to mean that people will naturally be nicer to each other on the premise of that, you know, there's that more of a one for all mentality rather than every man for themselves? I think it could be a kind of a mini hidden side effect, you know. Oh my god, is it these things? Oh my god. Okay, if these respawn fast enough, this could be ridiculous for skinning. I see why this is the advertised way. Partly agree. In general, people are nicer and more helpful, but there's always some assholes. Well, I mean, there always will be. Like, you can't totally get rid of them. But I do think the general mentality might be a touch more, you know, let's help each other out. You know, even dungeon pugs, right? I suspect you will come across just some asshats that will grief for no reason. But you know, paladins will be throwing bops out, and people will be sharing potions and just, you know, generally helping others, I think. Because if you die, you're dead. I think it's a real interesting twist. Now, I know they're never going to add anything like that for retail. But at the same time, there is part of me that wonders if it would be quite cool if they did. Because when there's no consequences, in a world with no consequences, you just breed assholes, right? But Hardcore has arguably the most severe consequences of that. If you fuck about and get your character killed, back to level 1, you know, that's harsh. Okay, we are absolutely zooming on this one. I was hoping that would hit more, but... I watched a heroic stream on the unofficial server a month ago. People were actually standing in queue to wait to kill a quest mob. That would never happen in retail. Yeah, weird stuff does happen like that. And it's amusing to see. This is the reason why I think Hardcore as a game mode is different to what they've done with Classic before. Because you will find they'll be that sort of, I guess it's difficult because it's hard to generate a community when you know everybody's character's changing all the time, but There'll be a cluster. You know, the 20s to 40s will always be full of people for as long as people still play it overall, right? There'll obviously be that percentage of people that hit level 60 just because they hit level 60. But I think you'll also find that there'll be a distinct lack of people at the top end. And that end game won't really be the appeal. And if Heroic ends up being just like the nicer version of playing Classic, without the aggressive elitism that often comes with Classic, it could be the predominant game mode for Classic, I reckon. Profession raiding in hardcore will be a bit of a challenge. Yeah. That's one wipe could take out your entire guild. But that's why I think that, you know, there'll be the percentage of people that want something like that. But I don't think there'll be many. Contemplating switching off alchemy and enchanting because it's kind of very small margins most of the time. I wouldn't ever suggest deleting a profession. I would just, if you want... I mean, my perspective on this, considering how easy it is to level up alts nowadays, is that you should predominantly have every profession accounted for somewhere on a character. Now that does require 4 max level characters, but in today's version of the game, I don't think that's too high of a thing to achieve. As A, leveling is so incredibly quick and easy nowadays, and B, the altaholic side of the game is far more prominent than I think it once was. When you used to have to spend, you know, 40 hours leveling up a new character, to ask somebody to have 4 max level characters was a bit much. But nowadays, when it takes like 8 hours to hit max level, having a few alts and making sure that you just have access to all of the professions spread across them is without doubt the best way of doing it. I mainly don't want to bother with farming the rep stuff on 4 characters. But you don't, realistically, you don't need to so much. Obviously, grinding the reps has hidden benefits in terms of allowing you to get a little bit more knowledge a little bit more quickly. But generally, there's not too much of a need for it. And let's say, for example, they release a new patch that comes with a new reputation. You don't strictly need to level that reputation on all of the characters. You'll predominantly level it on either your main character and then maybe one alt that has the professions that are hot at that time, sort of thing. It's it's much less of a task than it ever used to be, which only leads further into my argument of that you should never drop professions anymore. There's really no need to. Issue with hardcore is it takes ages to level up in gear again, even if your goal is just to level up as fast as possible. Well, you see, that's not realistically the idea of hardcore, is it, so much? I mean, obviously, that's the lofty end goal, is to, you know, play the game just as much as you would in a non-hardcore fashion, but Yeah, obviously, clearly at the moment with hardcore, the meta, you know, or the everybody is rushing to 60 just for the sake of rushing to 60. But once the dust settles on hardcore a little bit, it'll be more about just, you know, exploring each zone, taking it. It's the ultimate. Dare I say it? Whilst the risks are high with hardcore, it's the ultimate classic casual way of playing the game, you know. As you will slowly progress through each zone, you'll complete all of the quests. You'll gear up as efficiently as possible before moving on to the next zone. You'll hunt out certain quests that give you certain upgrades. You will slowly progress. It'll be like the game's... It's about as close as you'll get to the game being brand new again. Wait for Blizz to put a level boost in the hardcore shop. Can you imagine? Bobby's wallet can imagine. Bobby's wallet's got a mind of its own. Right, where are we up to? 222. Let's hope this bug is not in the game anymore. Let's just hope that WoW Professions is out of date. Bobby's wallet has a zip code of his own. Bobby's wallet doesn't have a zip code because it's on a yacht in the middle of the sea. Whole point of an RPG is to actually explore the world, quests and such. That is precisely what most people do in hardcore. That's why dying in a raid after one went through every zone in quest would probably be too much for almost anyone. But yeah, this is it. This is why it kind of almost nukes the endgame raiding scene. But like I said, I equally don't think that that's a bad thing. Most MMOs, when they first come out, how many times have we seen this with a brand new release of an MMO? Dare I say it, even like Diablo 4, for example. That the leveling up process is the best experience you'll get from that game. Very quickly, end game content in MMOs gets very repetitive, very grindy, very toxic, very min-maxy, which is just not what some people want. So the best experience you can get from Classic is the journey of leveling up. And hardcore does a lot to promote that positively as the way to play the game, you know. It takes away a lot of that desire that players naturally have nowadays just to hit max level because that's where everybody else is. That I don't think will be the case in Classic at all. I mean, there'll be people that will like basically lore master the whole game whilst leveling up in hardcore, I imagine. And if they're, you know, if they're 7 levels above the quests in the zone, they don't care, because obviously all that does is it limits the chance of them dying to something stupid. Secrets of Azeroth is today. Is it? Hang on. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Starts at midnight. God, you got me all excited then. Not that I have any idea what that event is, but I'm sure it will provide us some stuff to do. The downside being is that I'm likely going to be playing Starfield, so I might not be doing much of it. What is it? It's a secret. Ba-dum-tsh. Right, 261. Still getting skill ups. $269, giggity. Okay. Loot Appraiser claims we've made 7k in doing this. I'm not sure that's true. We must have picked up something. What did we pick up that it claims is mad money? Probably one of these greens. A primal cape. Yeah, that's not worth 13,000 gold. We picked up something it thinks is worth a lot, and I don't know why. Ceremonial cloak. 5,000 gold. Yeah, probably not. Good old transmog values. Gotta love them. People asking for money on hardcore and promising to pay it back later. Yeah, sure. Friend. Declined my invitation to be a friend. This is retail for you. Right, 288. Oh, look. Big pile. Yoink. Alright, this will get us to 300 then. 296. 297. 298. 299 and 300. Boom. Skin these up as we're here. Okay. Right. There's classic done then. Classic skinning complete. Right, where does it suggest we go for Outland skinning? Go to Outland, learn Outland skinning from one of these. Head to Shattrath, Deadwind Pass in Karazhan. This is only for players above level 35. Skip this part if you're only around level 30. Karazhan is a level 35 raid instance. You won't be able to solo this one if your level's too low. You can find the entrance to Karazhan at Deadwind Pass. Blah, 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 blah. I know where it is. Karazhan's by far the best place to level Outland skinning. You only have to clear a small room 3 times to reach level 75. One clear takes around 4 minutes. So you'll reach 75 in 10 to 15 minutes. Happy. That's what we'll do then. That's what we'll do. Right, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, boys and girls. And then we'll go and we'll do Outland leveling for skinning. Back in 2. Alrighty. Okay. What I do need to remember to do, actually, is to go and learn Outland skinning before we do this. So, let's see if... Professions, skinning... Outland skinning. What do you mean I can't do that right now? What? Why can I use my Dalaran Hearthstone? What? That's very weird. Okay. Sure. Well, I guess we get there another way then. Still says use Dalaran Hearthstone. That's not going to help me much, is it? Can I use it here now? Okay. I don't know why it won't let me use that. Let's head over to Shattrath and learn Silvermoon, Valdrakken, Oribos, Azuna, Zuldazar, Jade Forest, Dalaran Crystal Soul Forest. We need to go downstairs then. $17k more Ret Wizard Army. Yeah, I need to do the same as well, actually. That reminds me. Can you guys remind me on the hour, preferably 10 minutes before, that I absolutely need to log on and do the rift on my characters? Because if I don't, it's going to be bad news. Happened on one of my alts, had to go to Dalaran, talk to the lady in the inn to register that you can use it. Oh, that might be why, because this is a newish character, yeah. Where's the skinning trainer?
Remain vigilant. How are you?
Teach me, Seymour. Oh. Already known. Well, that was a wasted trip then, wasn't it?
See you later.
Huh. Sure. Alright then, well then we go Karazhan. Just down here somewhere. A new thing that I can use my fitness watch for, timing rifts. Not entirely sure that's what fitness watches are designed for, but hey, if it works. What is going on? This is the wrong timeline. Put me in the other timeline.
Farewell.
What? Hang on. What? No, that's still wrong. It's still wrong.
King's honor, friend.
That's better. That's better. I knew what it was trying to tell me to do. I knew it was trying to take me to Stranglethorn Vale, but I didn't quite know how it was doing it. There we go. Now we just fly to Deadwind Pass. So much easier for Alliance. Just fly from Stormwind. Right, if we go this way... I should probably read up on what it is we actually need to be doing. Talk to the mage in front of the WOD portal, then fly from blasted lands. I'm sure there's multiple routes. Kind of surprised you don't just buy the plus 20 runs every season just to get the portals. Yeah, I've thought about it. Right, so what was it we were actually doing here? Turn right after you enter, skip the spiders, kill all of the bats and fell hounds in the room marked with red. Body pull all of them together, don't kill them one by one. Once you are done, go outside, right click, reset. Okay. We can do that. Presumably we need to not kill a boss though. Alright, there's all of those lot. Let's go, where's the next room? Alright, since this is the first time I'm doing this, I'm going to figure out what's what first. Outland skinning, not hide leather. Should we do a reset on this? Stop, restart. All right, go. I would have literally never even thought about this place for skinning. It would have never have crossed my mind. But if you can rinse and repeat this, looks like it bangs. I guess we got to skin a bit faster, otherwise these things are going to despawn. What's a raid? Maybe they shouldn't. Okay. Well, that got us up to 32 already. So I presume it's just the bats we're killing because the spiders can't be skinned. But that's already pretty efficient. And then we run out and we reset. Does it matter what character you do it on? Also, aren't there knives and things that you could make it do it for faster? Yeah, I mean, if I was actually looking to repeatedly do this, I would take advantage of those sorts of things. But for now, I'm just leveling it for the sake of getting it leveled. If we ever come back and actually do any farming, then we might, you know, change it up a bit. But this is entirely just to get the skills. So optimizing it and min-maxing it at this point is not necessary. All right, there's one room. Oh, that stun's going to be annoying. Yeah, that stun's going to be really annoying. Okay, since I don't want to be stunned, I'm going to just kill them a little bit at a time. It's not like it's going to make any difference. 39, 40... Beautiful. A fell hide. Another fell hide. Have we got enough here to hit 75 off this one? 69, 70, 71. Oh, we're going to be like a handful short. Damn. Oh my god, we're going to be one short. We're one short. Damn you, game. Right. Out, reset it for one. Back in we go. Let's kill one bat. I mean, at this point, if we're in here, we might as well just do it properly again. There we go. There's Outlands done. Let's hope all of the expansions are this quick and easy. Took us 7 minutes. 7 minutes, and we made 700 gold whilst doing it. Sorry, we looted 700 gold of value. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to live by my own rules. Missed one. That's going to annoy me. Come here, bat. Potential 6k an hour worthy of a video. I mean, throw a couple of pieces of transmog in there, we could get that 6k up to 150, right? Surely. Then turn some of your not hide leather into heavy not hide leather to double its value. GG, 12k an hour. Some YouTube channels would call it 300k an hour. I have noticed, as of recently, there is yet again a handful of channels that are seemingly uploading virtually daily again, just doing their utmost to farm views with aggressively clickbait channels, or videos I should say, and it's really frustrating. I don't name names because I'm not that kind of person, but it's wildly annoying to see, and it tends to happen more so when there's, you know, less opportunities available for like regular goal making. It's prying, I feel it pries on people's desire to make gold in a time of the game when making gold is not strictly that easy of a task. And it's like I said, it's frustrating to see because it's just predatory, like just pure clickbait, pure gross. Do they happen to have a 50% off guide? No, I mean, Student does what Student does, and I'm happy to talk about what Student does because he genuinely offers some form of value to people in his videos. The difference is when you use clickbait and you also then offer like zero value in the video, or you're just you're aggressively misrepresenting what the opportunities are. Student plays the YouTube game, and Student does a good job at playing the YouTube game. But there are many other people that predominantly focus on transmog that are just lying to people. And they're not even lying very well. They're not even trying to cover their lies. It's just really sad to see. And it paints everybody else in a bad light. Right, Northrend. We're going to need to learn Northrend skinning. Is there a trick to this? Level 98 plus players? Ah, shit. I'm bang out of luck then. Oh no, boys and girls. Only available for level 98 plus players. Damn. I guess I'll come back in 3 expansions. Literally see vids where any random material farm and it claims 100k per hour. Yeah, it's like if you search, like if you do a simple YouTube search for like how to make gold in WoW now, I guarantee you 80-90% of the videos are clickbait lies. and it's really annoying. And like I said, clickbait has its place, but as long as within the video you are actually offering some form of value to people, whether, you know, even if it's as some simple as, you know, farm this item, the reality is that this item might only drop for you every 20 times you farm it, and then it might take you 6 months to sell it. Like, these are some other things you should be paying attention to. Here is a way to optimize your run. You know, if you're offering some other value to people, great. But the videos you see where it's like, make 100,000 gold in 10 minutes, and then it's like, oh, you're quoting a 0.1% drop chance item that happens to have 100,000 gold on the lowest of low population realms as a min buyout because the price has spiraled out of control. It's like you're just straight up lying to people. Like, it's actually just lying. And it's just done purely to farm clicks. And it makes everybody else that tries to do anything even remotely legitimate look like an idiot. And it's annoying. Right, go Legion Dalaran then. I now have the problem that my Hearthstone's on cooldown as well, so I can't even get anywhere fast. Okay, let's get out of here first. YouTube, TikTok, social media in general is getting rather full of it from content farms just looking for ad revenue. Yeah. The most ridiculous thing is that as far as goal making in World of Warcraft is concerned, the clicks aren't even really there anymore. This is one thing that I learned quite a while ago, that there's almost no point clickbaiting, because even if you clickbait, there's still not the value there for you to be doing it, right? So it's... for example, even if you clickbait like an absolute motherfucker, and even if your video then has some sort of value to it as well, you might get 50k views on a video that happens to hit the algorithm, but you're still only going to get like 3,000 or 4,000 views on your video. So the logic there is that there's not even money to be made in clickbaiting. Because if you do that, if you did that every single day, if you made a video every single day clickbaiting another transmog farm, and let's say every video on average gets 2,000 views, yet you once a month get a video to hit the algorithm that does 50k views, you're still probably only doing 150,000 views a month on YouTube, which is maybe 300 euros. Maybe. At the moment. So it's wild, right? Because all of this clickbaiting is also seemingly basically for nothing. Since you're there's not really like there's no benefit to it. Oh, okay, this is super problematic now because this character's done absolutely flipping nothing ever. Oh, now I'm stuck in the arse end of nowhere.
Remains much to be done.
How goes the fight?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Now I've got a real problem on my hands. I've got a problem that will only last 4 minutes until my regular Hearthstone is up. Because I've never even set up the garrison on the... Well, this is... Okay. Yeah, this is problematic. Alright, this problem will go away in 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Make the garrison while you're waiting, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Where did those fellas go with the quests?
Let's get to work.
This land needs you. Run, my eyes may not work, but the familiar chill of the air is comforting.
Oh, I've got to wait for those guys to turn up. Apparently I do. Maybe a good idea to go to Legion Dalaran, fix your Hearthstone. Yeah, I clearly need to do that as well.
Drekthar, old friend, you are alive. I can barely stand. But for the actions of these heroes, these are champions from a faraway realm, pledged to fight the Iron Horde.
Are you coming? I guess being able to fly out here is they're on their way. So for example, like without trying to like I said, I'm not naming names because I just don't think that that's really a thing that should be done. Whether you're shooting up or whether you're punching up or whether you're punching down, it shouldn't matter. It's just, you know, naming and shaming doesn't necessarily get anybody anywhere. But for example, as why with my jewel crafting video, I was very careful to not misrepresent any sort of results in the title and the thumbnail of the video. Secondly, I took the time and the effort to make that video over a period of like 3 days so that I could actually present some solid data, right? This is what I spent, this is what I crafted, and this is what I sold. You know, the entire process. Because so many, you know, so many of these YouTube videos, they hide behind, they miss one vitally important section, which is any form of sales data. And they hide behind the fact that, oh, well, it's transmog, it could take months to sell. Well, if that's the case, then get selling. Come back to me when you've sold it. And even then, once you've sold it, I want to see you sell it a few times kind of thing. Because if you just tell me that TSM is claiming that it's 500,000 gold, I'm going to call you a liar. And until you've got proof to, you know, come back at me.
Precision Goblin Engineering. Oh, love it.
And it goes to show that, you know, it is just purely doing nothing more than farming clicks. If you're not willing to put the effort in. And it's misrepresentative. And it's unfair. I know I'm ranting now, but it violently annoys me. There are a handful of channels I'm subscribed to on YouTube just to proactively downvote. It seems really petty. But it's, yeah, I mean, it probably is just petty, but... What else are we doing here? Killing things, I guess. You know that's increasing the engagement. Oh, I know exactly how YouTube works. I'm very aware of that. I'm very aware of that. I know downvotes don't do shit. A downvote on a video is just as good as an upvote. But I'm hoping it does what it's meant to naturally do. Which is, you know, get across the fact that your video is shit. Stop pumping out dog shit content. That's kind of what the downvote button is for nowadays. It's to show the creator that there was enough people that disliked this video. And then it should be up to the creator to do something about it. And if they don't want to, then, well, that's up to them, but... Only works for creators with a conscience. The thing is, right, is sometimes there is an air of ignorance around it a lot of the time. Meaning I have the suspicion that some creators genuinely think that, like, I think some creators genuinely are thinking that they are genuinely making gold and they are genuinely helping other people. I mean, that's a level of, that's both ignorance and just disillusionment that you are helping. And in that scenario, those people are never, you know, it's never going to work, but... Right, is that my Garrison Hearthstone now? Do we have that? We do. Right. That will fix that problem temporarily. We can leave that there now. Okay, let's fix this Dalaran Hearthstone business as well, because that's mighty annoying me. How do we get to Legion Dalaran without going to Legion Dalaran, if that makes sense? How do you get to Legion Dalaran for the first time? Click Zygor, start the quest chain. Well, I suppose that also works. I've just realised my my alerts are behind this silly lurk mode thing that I put up there. I apologise for that. I'll take that off. Appreciate the follows. I don't call out follows because I don't think people always want to be called out for hitting the follow button. I know I certainly don't when I'm in a lot of streams, so I appreciate them all the same. They pop up on screen, but that's as far as we go. Do we just go to Azuna and then fly? Uniting the Isles. Literally told me to take the ball. Right, sure. 10 minute for rifts. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's get this Legion, let's get this Dalaran Hearthstone unlocked. how would you start making gold at the moment? You have to start the same way everybody started, which is doing some form of farming. Well, that is predominantly the smartest way to go about doing it. Now, be aware, it's a slow process at the beginning. Up until recently, for example, people have always sort of said that your first million is the hardest million gold to ever get. And I think that's still true today. At least half of that you are likely going to have to acquire by doing some farming. So pick a couple of farming professions. Herbalism and mining are the popular two. And get out there and pick stuff up. Pick stuff up and sell it to others. It's going to be a slow and steady start, but once you've got yourself a little bit of gold, you'll be able to then use that gold for other stuff.
Our world hangs in the balance. Where you lead, we will follow. I require aid with a matter of the
in terms of exactly what to farm, there's not much I can really recommend. There is an add-on that's very, very helpful called Worth It. It will show you what you might potentially be able to go and get. So if you were to select mining, for example, it will give you a list of things that might be worth your value, might be worth your time going and farming. So you could go farm up some obsidian ore, for example. What you basically want to do is maybe not always focus on the top ones, but just farm a bunch of things. Farm a bunch of things, get yourself a little bit of gold. Once you've got, you know, a couple of 100,000 gold under your belt, you can then start looking at using some of that to level up professions. There's not really any. I'm not particularly a fan of, you know, promoting get rich quick type ways of gold making because they come and go. For example, right now, alchemy, Dracothists is a very, very popular promoted one. Just purely by leveling up alchemy, doing your daily cooldown for Dracothists, that sort of thing. Is my Hearthstone going to work now? Out of curiosity. Okay, it will work now. That's all I wanted it to do. Wouldn't bother getting into Dracothis right now. It'll take you far too long to ramp it up from scratch. Well, yeah, see, this is the thing. This is why I don't actively promote like the get-rich-quick styles of gold making. I try to tell people a little bit more of the reality of it, to be honest, which is, you know, you gotta farm some stuff. The get-rich-quick things usually only get the people who are doing it early and fast and at scale rich. Everybody else just, you know, might make some gold, might not. But then if you don't, it's arguably a waste of your time. Time you could have spent going out there actually farming in the first place, you know. Just hit the first million liquid gold, investing some to finish off profession leveling from previous expansions. So craft some more items. Still looking for more options. If you set the foundation, if you get yourself you know, if you get some of the old professions under your belt, it means whenever something turns up that does happen from time to time, you can quickly take advantage of it. Anybody, for example, that had the old classic crafting professions leveled, I'm talking tailoring, blacksmithing, leatherworking here predominantly, was able to really quickly and really easily take advantage of the revamp to Zul'Grub, the revamp to Nax. They were able to get the new patterns, they were able to learn the new patterns, they were able to craft the items straight away. And, you know, that was advantageous to those players because they already have, they had the foundation in place, you know. Right, 5-minute warning on Rift, thank you. We should go do a Rift. Let's leave this dude here for now then. We need to go do Northrend. Northwind skinning. Ever so quickly, where was the Northwind skinning trainer? Derek Marks in the other Dalaran. Looking for a ledger for crafting orders. Do you have any recommendations? Yeah, Journalator's the only one I know of that might do what you want it to do. I've not used it myself personally, but that's because I don't do crafting orders, so I don't care to track them either. Journalator, it's made by the same guy who makes Auctionator. So it's relatively reliable and relatively well put together. Skinning trainers over this way, if I remember correctly. Skinning and leatherworking's in one room. Or are you the skinning trainer? No, you're the fur trader. Leatherworking and skinning trainer, there we go.
Have a good one.
Right, let's leave this dude here and let's go do our rift. Alright, time for another pill. I should just stop talking. I think streaming today is gonna I'm gonna later on today I'm gonna realise that streaming was probably a bad idea. But my poor voice will have to just deal with it. We are 6,500 rep out of 18,000. So we are still some way away from getting Zirodormi to max. But what's that? 12,000, 11,500 reps, something like that. 12,000 rep would be 24 rifts. So 23 rifts-ish. Plus you get 1,000 bonus for the first time a week. So that takes off 2. I still need to do like 20-ish rifts. Can I do 20 rifts this week? Just so it's done. I mean, technically I can. I mean, technically I could do that in a day, but
I am the one to see.
technically doesn't always turn into reality, if you know what I mean.
My goods are crafted with great
I need... What do we need here? Oh, okay, we'll get our last appearance that we need today. At least, you know, for my main character. We still need a lot more for cloth, leather, and plate. Technically, I could do with 28 more dilated time capsules to get all of the appearances. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. Have you not done it on multiple tunes to get the rep bonus items? I believe the rep bonus items only are... I believe they're account wide. You only get them on one character per week. Unless I'm mistaken.
Prepare yourself. We must deal with this incursion. Then we will fix what is broken. Murlocs everywhere. Chase them down.
Unless it's been changed, which is equally a possibility. we just nuke everything, we'll be fine. We'll get there eventually. The as of next week, when we get 1017 and we get the Dream Surges, those I believe are every 30 minutes. So what you may find is that people just bounce between a Dream Surge and then a Rift, and then a Dream Surge and a Rift, with like 15 minutes downtime between each event. So I do think you will still find people doing these Rifts. Because, I mean, there's people still doing it today, so there's clearly people that still have some reason to be doing it. But at the same time, there is a chance that there'll be less people doing it, since it won't be the, you know, the done thing anymore. I can tag like an absolute moron though on my hunter, which is nice. Specking into barrage is very handy for this.
On the battlefield.
Right, let's get to where the actual quest is on this. Oh, I got the tag, but I didn't get the rep. Denied. There's one box. I literally don't think I've ever done this part of it. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's unless we can get a lot of rep quickly, this is starting to look a bit sketchy to even get all 3 boxes. Which would be really sad. Not that I particularly need the flakes so much, but if I keep up with this, actually, I might end up with so many flakes that this might be one of the first events in the game for a long time that I actually properly 100%. Because I think I need about 30k more flakes to get everything for every class. Because I've already got all the pets, I've already got all the mounts. I think I've got like nearly every single appearance I need on my hunter for male. But cloth, leather and plate, I'm still missing a bunch.
The enemy is building fortifications. Demolish them.
You're going to get the Warlock Demon customizations. I didn't even know there was, if I'm honest. Do I need to do that on a Warlock? I presume I do, right? Which is probably my first problem, because I don't have a max level Warlock. So maybe I won't totally 100% it then. I'm not leveling a Warlock just to get those. Is this just a kill things mode now? Oh my god, we're not going to get boxes. Oh, we did get the third box. Fuck yes. That was remarkably close. that was by the skin of our teeth close. That's a weird phrase. This is another one of those phrases that I say and I don't even think about saying it, and then I realise that shit, that's a really weird phrase. Do we pop one of these? Let's pop one of these, why not?
This is a silly place.
By the skin of your teeth. I mean, I understand the phrase.
Use caution.
It's meant to mean, you know, really close because your teeth don't have skin, but it's still a very weird phrase.
Time to strike it down. Do not give up, champions. We are almost done.
Right, absolutely nuked. Cosmetic wand. Take it. Send it to the mage. As a non-English speaker, I know what you're trying to say, but I cannot confirm or deny whether these phrases actually exist. Yeah. I need some of my English bros to back me up. I'm not talking rubbish all the time. I ask Mrs. Manthius occasionally what she thinks about some of these phrases. and she's Finnish, right? So her native language is actually Swedish, believe it or not. Her native language is Swedish. She also, you know, is completely 100% fluent in Finnish. But her third language is English, and her third language is just as predominantly fluent as her first two languages. So she's 100% fluent in three languages. And she actually now is so fluent in English, she also uses these very English phrases and doesn't even realize she does it. She does it at work when she's predominantly talking to Swedish or Finnish people, and they just look at her funny. It's quite funny. It amuses me. They're like, "What did you say? Useful as a chocolate fire guard? What does that mean?" And then she has to explain.
You are in for a treat.
Right, let's grab this one then. That's the last one we need. All the things is now pleased.
Travel safe.
We need to send that over to Mr. Mage. Happens. My English is currently better than my Finnish because I don't use it much. Yeah, I've always wondered that if you don't use a language, is learning a language like riding a bicycle in terms of the once you've learnt it, you've learnt it. Or is it viable for you to actually like forget it? I've got a family relative, and I don't think she's technically considered a niece, but like what's she now? She's now like 7 or 8. So she's completely fluent in Finnish, but her dad is Mexican, her mum is Finnish. So she speaks Spanish, Finnish. She goes to a Swedish school, I believe, but also went to an English kindergarten. So this poor girl, right? She's got 4 languages running around her head all the time, and occasionally she says things to people. And she'll like say half the sentence in one language and half the sentence in another. And she doesn't even know she does it. But she'll flip between like Spanish and Finnish or English just based on what language she knows the word in. It's quite amusing. And like I said, she's young enough that she's learnt these languages as if they're just like, that's just language, right? She doesn't think that they're different languages. Because at home, she can, you know, use any of the languages and everybody understands, it's fine. But, you know, more so out in the wild, should we say. Out in the wild, it becomes a little bit more difficult because not everybody understands every language. Okay, right, this dude is done. Where did we get to there? Nearly 8,000 Zirodormi rep. So 10,000 to go. 10,000 to go, or the equivalent of about 20 rifts. Yeah, okay. Some work still to do. Let me quickly log on to my mage and learn that appearance. Because otherwise it might get eaten up by the mailbox monster if I don't log this character on quick enough. Common thing for multilingual people, at least in my experience, because some languages are just better at expressing certain things than others. You just use the word that most closely matches what you thought. Okay, that makes sense. Happens more often with people who learnt a language rather than learnt to translate from one language to another. Yeah, I guess that's probably the case. It's just like, it's basically the same as your vocabulary just being 2 times, 3 times, 4 times what somebody else's is. You just have words to express certain things that other people just don't. Technically, it's a different language, yeah. I swear best in Finnish. Yeah, Finnish swear words have passion behind them. A lot of passion behind them. Admittedly, they're a little bit too widely used nowadays, but yeah, English swear words just don't count. English swear words, I think, are the softest swear words out there. They're so easily just used in day-to-day conversation that they don't mean anything. English swear words is barely even cursing. But Finnish swear words, yeah. Like the internet, no, yeah, the internet is aware of some of them. What was the there was a really big Finnish guild, like a world first Finnish guild for a while. What were they called? Was it Paragon? I apologize if it was not, but right, let's get back to our skinning anyway. I'm out of liquids, and with a sore throat, I need a drink. Back in a second.